Hey everyone, Foxitor. Welcome to the first match of the IBA new season. I'm pressing A. We're battling Bruno 7 and the Chernobyl Dragalges, I think it is. Very cool team name. I think he might be new to draft. I don't know. I haven't seen him before. But he's bringing the Rillaboom, which is a huge threat, to be honest, against my team. Need a Queen. Persian and Lola, I really would have liked to not see that one. Same goes for the Heliolisk. It kind of goes in. Cobalion, I'm not too worried about. Sudowoodo, I don't have a switch in for the thing. I'm going to be really honest, I don't have a switch in for Sudowoodo, which sounds really silly, but I honestly do not have a switch in for that thing. Like physically defensive T-Tar, and even if I would have run my Slowbro physically defensive, it would not take a hit. It's stupidly hard hitting. So it's annoying that he brought it, but it's also really slow. So, I figure if I lead Tornadus, I kind of outspeed everything. I think I'm going to just lead Tornadus. Oh, I really hope he doesn't lead. I kind of want to lead Tornadus because it's a little bit more menacing than Excadrill, because I'm going to have to switch Excadrill out on basically everything. Excadrill is really good on the sand, and so is Dracozolt. Yeah, I'm worried about the Sudowoodo, man. I'm really worried. The thing is though, if I don't think a Banded Sucker Punch kills me. So let's go to the calc. Tornadus Therian against a Sudowoodo. Choice band. C is this thing. Okay. So can Nidoqueen outspeed if it's scarfed? I think it can. My solution for this is what's it called, this thing? I hope it's not T-Spikes. T-Spikes would be annoying. He didn't bring Vaporeon, so Scalds are kind of spammable. He did bring the Alolan Persian, so Future Sights are not as spammable, which is a thing. Let's see what he goes for. Stealth Rocks, okay, that's fine. We can remove those with, what's the one called? Moltres. Looking at his team, he has a Scald switch in Heliolisk, so I might just throw up a Future Sight here. Force him to go into the Alolan Persian or take a big chunk of damage on something. Withdraws goes into the Trexo, which is... it is the Heliolisk. I have a decently difficult time switching into this thing. How much am I doing and how much is it doing? Heliolisk. What if it's choice specs against my Slowbro? So T-Bolt is doing 66%. What is my switching for this thing? It's so annoying. How much is my my Dracozolt taking? Yeah, my Dracozolt is dropping. How much is my T-Tar taking? Unless he goes for a Grass Knot, I'm taking it decently well. So let's go T-Tar. If he specs Grass Knot, I'm taking about 70%. Which would be annoying because sand is a big part of how I plan to win this game. So let's just hope he goes for like a T-Bolt. We are Sandstream. I was really fearing not being Sandstream for a bit. But I checked the team. We should be Sandstream. He goes for the Focus Blast off rip. No, my god. He kills my T-Tar here, right? Yeah, okay, that's a big fat rip. Okay, good play. Good ass play. I didn't even know this thing got Focus Blast. Okay. We're screwed. We're tremendously screwed. I should have stayed in. Oh my god. Does it have to be specs to kill? Focus Blast. What if it's not choice specs? It has to be specs to kill. So this is choice specs. I kind of just have to go Excadrill, right? But it took... did it take Sand Chip or Life Orb? Did it take Sand Chip or Life Orb? Sand, okay. High horsepower seems really free. Yeah, I might just have to go for it. I think he might switch in Rillaboom on this. I don't live a Grassy Glide. But that is the... It's a Persian, actually. That's a good chunk. That's a really good chunk. Takes the future side, okay. Good, it's lefties. Yeah, that Focus Blast really off rip. That's such a good play. Let's see, Alolan Persian. What am I switching for this be? I guess it's the Tornadus, to be fair. He can Parting Shot out, which is good. Make sure he can't get in the Heliolisk for free. I think Focus Blast was either predicting the T-Tar or predicting my Excadrill. I almost switched my Excadrill to that thing, which would have been really bad. My Dracozolt became a lot less good this game. Because it really needs Santa to outspeed anything, to be fair. I can't set up a sub on anything because he didn't bring Vaporeon. I thought Vaporeon would be his what's it called switching? His Excadrill switching. What is the what's it called? This is fine, really, I think. If I knock off this, need a queen. I'm taking my sweet ass on the timer. Let's see my Tornadus. If I knock off, no, if he has Ice Beam. Avenite is Avenite. You're gonna have for basic, sorry. It's not killing with Ice Beam. I might just go for the knockoff, I guess. I don't know, I'm kind of part of God. Black Sludge. Goes for Earth Power. Good. He might go for the Ice Beam this turn. Okay, so his Heliolisk is definitely Dry Skin. I don't think he has a reason to run anything else. Because I don't think Sandhill is allowed. Right? I don't think Sandhill is allowed. Let's check real quick. Would have been nice to check up front, but you know. Can't do everything. We go back into this thing. If he brings out the Heliolisk, I might just have to eat a hit from it. Because I know I can. I just would rather not. We take that really well. We go for I think we go for an Ice Beam. Either that or we double out into the Tornadus right here. I think we do that. Yeah, he withdraws. Do we see Trexo? The stat was the... Oh, this thing. Okay, that's nice. Do we knock out with a Hurricane? Persian A. Oh, 50. A Hurricane is 55 to 66%. That's max HP. And a U-turn doesn't do barely as much. So I think I might just go for a Hurricane here. Big Hurricane. Don't know what really wants to switch into this. Maybe the Sudowoodo? If he brings in Sudowoodo, I'm in big trouble, by the way. I don't have a switch in for that thing at all. Trexo. It is the Heliolisk. I'm really glad to get chip on this. Yeah, okay, we're getting chip. We get the confusion, okay. Heliolisk? What if it's not specs anymore? I guess my Tornadus. A Thunderbolt doesn't kill if it's not specs. And I'm at full. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knock off. And then I'm gonna U-turn. Oh, that does big damage. It's Wildlands actually. He U-turns. Okay, great. That's really good. We have good chip on this thing. I really wish I was Rapid Spin on my X schedule, but I'm not. I'm Swords Dance because I thought I would be able to keep Sand up. Dumb me. Willow is the Pseudo Voodoo. Okay. We're in trouble, boys. We're in trouble. Does he just go for... what's it called here? How well does X schedule take that? X schedule takes a Hat Smash. It doesn't take an Earthquake, but he doesn't go for Earthquake here. I think it just goes for a Hat Smash here. I think I just go X schedule. I'm trying to win a bit more defensively. Please go for the... He goes for Woodham, actually. Very good play. Okay, that doesn't do as much as I thought it would be. And it does take recoil, so it's not Rockhead. I just go for the Iron Head here, I think. No reason not to, really. That's in case he brings in the Rillaboom. I don't want to hit that neutral. It's best that still. It's the Alolan Persian. Yeah, that doesn't do barely as much as I would have liked it to. He just Morning Shots it, right? Just in case he knocks off. We go back into Tornadus. At least we're whittling this down. Yeah, he knocks off. Good. I'm losing my boots, which is not good actually. Hurricane is still really free. A Hurricane into a U-turn or a Hurricane into a knockoff will kill the Heliolisk. I can also U-turn on the Pseudo Voodoo. I can basically U-turn after on everything. Cersei, which is the Nidoqueen. I want to see how much this does. Probably doesn't do as much as I would like to. Oh, that does a really good chunk. There's another one KO. I don't want to miss. So I'm just going to U-turn into my Slowbro. I think he just goes for an Ice Beam. Slowbro comes in. I kind of hate that with AV, but we also really need it for this thing. He goes for T-Bolt, which we should take really well. We do take that really well. Holy. I go for an Ice Beam here because it's a good mid-ground play. It still hits the Alolan Persian decently well. It hits the Heliolisk, which is the thing I want to hit because I think it might be the Swidgen. Hits the Rillaboom. Only thing it doesn't hit is the Sudowoodo, but I don't see why you'd switch that in. It would be a good switch though, because it would survive one, and then, like, Woodhammer barely, like, it didn't do enough to my X schedule to the point where I'd say that it is Choice Banded. It also wasn't Rockhead, right? Athos, which is the Cobalion actually. Okay, that's cool. Nice. That's a crit. I think we stay in and just flamethrower for a bit. It might be sub Swords Dance, like that's why I'm staying in. It's toxic actually. That's quite annoying. How much is flamethrower even doing to a Cobalion? That does a good chunk. Nice. Scald should be picking up the KO from here. But I guess I'm a free. I'm just gonna flamethrower again. I'm taking quite some chip on my evil twitches. We take that really well. He can't go into the what's it called freely, the Heliolisk. And that's what it's about for me. I hate that I have my default on my Moltres because I'm not getting any opportunity to get in, for real. Cersei. This thing. I need to grab some regen on this thing. He might go for a Thunderbolt right here. I don't think he go for an Earth Power. But even then, does my Tornadus live a Thunderbolt? My Tornadus from a Nidoqueen. Definitely not Life Orb. Thunder Bolt does 72% max, so I'm never dying to this unless it's a crit. I'm still quite COVID-ish, by the way. Sorry for that. We should not die to it. Yeah, we should not die to this. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, we go for a knockoff here. Because I'm good with Tornadus being in. I need to watch timer. I think that hasn't taken some turns on the calc here. What item is this? Custab. Oh, that's really good. That's nice tech. A U-turn. I think it's fine sacking Excadrill. Does he have a Bolt Beak switching? He misses his Stone Edge. That is so unfortunate. I'm really sorry. I just go for an Iron Head. No reason not to. Unless he goes into the... He does go into the Cobalion. Should have gone for the... What's it called then, I guess? Okay, I don't know whether we can come in on rocks. But we can definitely save this as a sack. If you Volt Switch, that's a really good play. Like a really good play. But we need to start making our moves fast. Let's turn the brain off and the buttons on. Let's see. I have the Volt Switch here. You just CC up front. 101 says nah 69. That does quite a lot of damage. Okay, so I kind of want to flamethrower here because we'll probably live another hit plus poison. Like we definitely live another hit. That's the thing. And then flamethrower kind of exerts some pressure because he needs to take damage on something. And he doesn't have a lot of mods with recovery on his team. So if we live this one, that's great. It does mean our slow roll is getting really low. That is annoying. Actually withdraws. Doesn't Volt Switch. Goes into Cersei, which is this thing. This probably drops to a flamethrower. Okay, that's one thing my Slowbro doesn't have to deal with anymore. which is good. Silver was kind of here for the Nidoqueen. Kind of couldn't work if I didn't bring a Solvest looking Slowbro. Oh, I keep confusing the two. Let's see what he brings in. He can go into a lot for free now. I really hope he brings out the Rillaboom. Rillaboom's what I want to see, but you could also he goes into the Heliolisk, which is dumb. You go for a Hyper Voice, that sucks. I can kind of sack you here. I don't know whether I die to rocks. I probably should. But I think I might barely live them. He goes to Thunderbolt, actually. That's cool. Do you think I can pivot into the... I can't pivot into Tornadus. It's way too risky. So I just go for an Iron here. Or a High Horsepower. I can go for a High Horsepower, I think. I might be. You just go for Weather Ball. That's cool. Cool tech, cool tech. Nice. Like, it's not like he's gonna get to use the Rock Weather Ball since my fucking T-Tot died. Own fault, right? I can do a few things. But I think this one's the better play. I'm gonna take rocks, which is annoying. But not so I'm gonna heal, since I am gonna AO with U-Town probably. Like, either you save this and I get the pivot, or I get to take your Heliolisk, which is good. It's not looking too good though. Like, if we don't lose the timer, we kind of lose to whatever he has left. The Rillaboom is still kept in check by the Moltres, which is good. But, okay, bring in the Sudowoodo. I think I can kind of go into my... I can go into this thing and fire off a Bullpeak, because I don't think he brought his ground type. He brought a Rillaboom though. I might go for sub once. And he might be looking to get some Sucker Punch damage off, so I am just gonna go for a sub here, because I do think it's good. Especially if he misses Stone Edge, which would be unfortunate. But he has Earthquake and he hits it. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this Sudowoodo up then, I think, with a Bullpeak. Get some lefties back. I'm just gonna click Bullpeak. No reason not to, because the Nidoqueen is gone, right? Yeah, it's fainted. Okay, Bullpeak it is. We're not Hustle, we're a Sand Rush, so we don't need to worry about missing. And he stays in. Okay, I was wondering whether he would be willing to make the double right now, but he just stays in. Get rid of Sudowoodo, which is good, because we didn't have switching for the thing. It also means that Bullpeak Dracozolt doesn't outspeed anything right now, which is really bad because I lost Sand. It's so annoying. Okay, there is the Rillaboom, which is not what you like to see. He either goes for a ground type move or just for a knockoff or U-Turn. I hope if he goes for knockoff or U-Turn that I'm able to catch a burn. If he goes for knockoff, that's fine. I'm really gonna take that turn to defog. I have quite a lot of defense investment. Yeah, we take that really fine. I'm gonna take the turn to defog the rocks away, because they are being a pain. I need to make my move so fast. It's a shame because I would love to take this turn to pivot, like to just click U-turn, but I really can't afford to right now. I really can't afford to. Because Tornadus is so valuable, I think. So let's see what he does. Yeah, I think, yeah, you definitely switch here, but into what? I need to calculate that that's banded damage, by the way. Okay, he makes a really good switch. I wish I would have U-turned. Hit the freeze Thunderbolt right now. Okay, so what do we have left? And do I need the Cobalion? So I kind of do need my... What's it called? And Dracozold's not doing anything here. Because it's not outspeeding anything, right? No. So I kind of go into Dracozold here. If you decide to go for a T-Bolt, I take that really well. And the subsequent Hyper Voice might not even knock out. Although I'm minus Spadef Natured. Very nice U-turn. Gives him some life momentum. I might not even save Dracozold in this turn. Bastet is this thing. You can't really do a lot to me, right? I'm gonna go for Fire Blast. I think Fire Blast is quite a good move. He has the Cobalion left. Foul play. It'll hurt, but it won't kill me. And I think we get to take this outright. No, we don't. Okay. Okay. We can either let this go, or we can go into Tornadus, which is fine as well. We won't take damage from a foul play, and we can freely click U-turn. Unless he has, like, clicks T-Wave. Does Alone Persian get T-Wave? Knocks off. I already lost my boots, which is fine. And I am able to get some recovery on my Tornadus. I click U-turn now. I don't think it KOs though. Was Hurricane a better move? It probably was, in all honesty. If he stays in here, that's kind of annoying. I don't think I KO. Ah, yeah, that's so annoying. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. Yeah, just shoot a Hurricane. My bad. I don't think Hurricane has a drawback either, because I can just Hurricane and U-turn that next time. He punished us, actually. Okay, we get to keep this thing around if we want to for a bit longer. I want to calc the Rillaboom. Because a Rillaboom choice banded with a knockoff to my Moltres should have done 40 to 47%. And I don't think that is what it did. He gets to KO me if he wants to. But I might be able to grab some regen on Slowbro, I think. Because realistically, Cobalion really can't touch me. There's no rocks up anymore. I only have to take Toxic Chip for a bit. You can go for a Volt Switch here. CC does 100 to 67, which is really good. Okay. Flamethrower is super duper free. Yeah, Flamethrower is super free. I don't think there's anything you can switch in on this Flamethrower that wouldn't be really that. I think the Heliolisk and the Alolan Persian both die. The Rillaboom doesn't want to take it. So let's see. It's funny because Sand was so good this game, and just because of that insane read, I don't even get to use it. But I should have also made a switch into... This should KO, I think. If this doesn't KO, I'm really disappointed, Slowbro. Oh, thank you. Okay, no more Alolan Persian. If we want to, we can freely click, what's it called now? 5 HP. I don't think we ever can regen the amount that we need. But we might be able to save this as a sack if it's necessary. I outspeed the Rillaboom. That's the thing. Trexo is the Heliolisk. Is there anything I want to risk on that? Yeah, this thing is absolutely worthless, right? I don't tweet anything with this. So you can go for a T-Ball or a U-Tan or whatever you want. You might be able to he might want to go for a U-Tan. I don't know how much time I have left. Weather Ball probably picks up the KO. I'm minus F natured. And yeah, it does pick up the KO, which is cool. I have to go this. I'm not risking Hurricane missing. I'll just U-turn here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Moltres is kind of looking good. I think I might just go Slowbro to get the regen. And that might have been a bad play. Well, it might not be. I don't know. Take some Toxic. Mario V, which was the Rillaboom. Okay, cool. You might just want to go for a Wood Hammer or a Grassy Glide here. But a knockoff KOs. So that's not an unreasonable play. I just go Moltres and I Roost, I think. I think it's really important at this point in the game that we keep our pieces healthy. It's also really important that we make our plays fast because he is still up in timer. I would hate for this to go to timer. U-Turn still potentially could grab a burn if he's not protective pads. But we don't. He might be protective pads. He wasn't banned. Which we saw from the calc. Aethos, this does outspeed. And I think it might have, what's it called? Stone Edge. So we just go into this thing. If he doesn't Volt Switch, we can, he can basically Volt Switch U-turn and keep me in the circle. But I think I regen too much health on my Slowbro. Yeah, he does have Stone Edge. Let's see, 127 down to 93, which is cool. Flamethrower is a really good play right here, because it does respectable chip on everything. Yeah, Flamethrower is really good right here. We either knock out this thing, the default switch is good play. So we get Flamethrower chip on the Rillaboom, which is good. Oh, my mouth is so dry. Yeah, let's see how much this does. This won't do 50%. It does do over 50%. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, let's get Slowbro out of here. Get some regen back. Slowbro back into the Moltres. There's still a 30% you can get burned if you're not protective pads. I think he might be protective pads. Like, it's so obvious that Moltres is the counter on my team. There's a really good chance you're just protective pads here. Yeah, U-turns into... He's getting my Moltres chip down over time. I think it might just be protective pads. The thing is, I don't know whether... how often what's it called is able to do that interaction. Slowbro. Am I gaining health? I don't know. He might Volt Switch here, which is when things get annoying. He doesn't have a reason not to Volt Switch, in my opinion, because everything on my team is hit by it. Yeah, so he's starting to Volt Switch, which is annoying. Question is, should I go Tornadus? Because then I start grabbing Chaos, right? There's nothing Rillaboom can do to a full health Tornadus that really detrimentally impacts this game. There is just no way. I think you U-turn here. Yeah, you U-turn. I just go for Hurricane. It knocks out the what's it called? It knocks out the Cobalion. Cobalion, if it's Choice Scarfed. How much does Stone Edge do? I have 1 minute 12 seconds. Stone Edge is 54 to 65%. But Hurricane better hit. Hurricane better hit. It does hit. Let's go, Tornadus. And I have no reason to risk switching into Moltres here. I just Hurricane again. I doubt that 2 Grassy Glides actually take out the, what's it called? Take out Tornadus? Because it's not banded. I mean, Hurricane here. Do we connect all Hurricanes is the question. We do connect all Hurricanes. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, we brought it back. Damn. I was so shook when he focus blasted off Rip that I started playing quite, I don't know, quite rapidly, not thinking over my choices, and then sometimes thinking too much about my choices, which is why I had to stress about time for the rest of the game. So that was definitely a journey. A very good game to Bruno. He played super duper well. The focus blast off Rip, just the amount of like turns he took to pivot when other moves were really obvious. Very good game. I really enjoyed this one. I'm surprised we were able to come back. I thought we were on the back foot immediately, because I basically played this game with 3 mons. I played with Tornadus, Moltres, and what's it called? Slowbro, and I used the other 2 as sacks. Although Extraville did some substantial damage, but I was willing to just sacrifice those 2 mons because they weren't, or like especially the Dracozolt. The Dracozolt was basically just a sack, but I was able to I was willing to play a little bit more loosely with those, since they weren't gonna do what they were intended to do in this game, which is just put out tons of damage. But yeah, I think we played really well, to be honest. I'm really proud of ourselves, and I'm really proud of Bruno. He played really well. So I hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, please don't forget to check out all the coaches in the description down below. We have a really nice group of people for this season of the IBA, all super kind people. So please go check them all out. I'm really stoked for this season. We have a championship to defend, although it's a 30% static hacks 1 championship. Still gonna do our best though. So once again, I hope you enjoyed. Check out Bruno, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.